It is so easy to talk about our love for God with like minded people and in a religious setting. But what about outside the church circle? We're not to love God with only a part of our life, but all of it. And we shouldn't hold back any part of our lives from Him. When we turn our heart and soul to the Lord, our strength will naturally follow. In other words, loving God with all of our strength will be seen in the way we spend our time and use our energy. When we love Him with all our heart, soul, and strength, then a change takes place. That change is seen in the way we live our lives for Him and the way we use or harness our strength to follow Him. The more we love God with all our strength, the more we love Him with every aspect of our lives. Don't relegate your love for God to a feeling. Serve God and honor Him with your life. When we choose to love God with our strength, He will help us do just that. Isaiah tells us that God will give us the strength to do whatever He asks of us. Isaiah 40:29-31. There are times when we feel pain, physically and emotionally tired, spiritually exhausted, times when we go through brokenness. During those times of weakness, we should be asking God to give us supernatural strength to keep us going. When we walk in God's strength, we will soar like the eagle, run and not be weary. In conclusion, the one sure way to love God with all our strength is to admit that we can't do anything in our own strength. So we must be strong in the Lord and in the power of His might. Ephesians 6:10. Loving God with all your strength is to get out of your comfort zones. In other words, get to the point where you've used up all of your strength and start to rely on His strength. Then when you make God your strength, you live a life of faith. All the strength we have comes from God, and He gives us the strength to serve Him and serve others. When Apostle Paul in 2 Corinthians 12 felt he couldn't take it anymore, instead of removing the difficult circumstances before Paul's life, God provided a way for Paul to overcome them, and He did that by giving Paul the strength to keep going. Grace met Paul's needs, and grace can meet our needs. The question now is, have your love for God become a need? God bless.